Alright guys, let's talk stimulus checks. The IRS started processing the stimulus checks last Friday, and you should be getting them this week if you haven't seen them in your bank account already. So if by Wednesday or say Friday, if you still haven't seen your stimulus check, there's actually an online tool you can use on irs.gov to see when you will get your stimulus check, if you're going to get it. And you can input your banking and routing number if they don't already have that information. And I'm going to put a link in the description to that IRS tool you can use. It's only partly available now, but you can put in your bank and routing number by the end of the week when they have it available. So they're going to be sending out about 60 million checks by direct deposit this week. And next week, they're going to be sending out more for those on Social Security. And then after that, they're going to be sending out the paper checks. And as you know, that can take like up to 5 months, depending on if you're at the bottom of the list or the top of the list. They're going to be prioritizing people based on who needs the money the most, in terms of whether or not you're going to get the full $1,200 or if you're going to get a portion of that. So I posted on social media asking, what are you going to do with your stimulus check? And this is what I got. Someone said Bitcoin. Other people said, keep it in the bank and save it. Someone else said, well, actually a lot of people said guns. I have no idea why so many people wanted to buy guns with their stimulus check. I guess they feel like the world is ending, like it's going to be an apocalypse or something. A couple people said that they were going to use it to pay bills because they got laid off. And yeah, that's what the stimulus check is for, basically. That's the main thing right there. People are getting laid off and they've got bills to pay, right? People say they're going to pay down their credit cards. If you have credit card debt, then I would highly recommend you pay down your credit cards because that's like 20% interest. You don't want to have that. A couple people also said that their income was too high to qualify, so they don't get anything. And that makes sense because, it's for people who are in need. But then, the other argument is that everyone pays taxes, so who knows? A lot of people also were focusing on debt. So some people said they're going to pay off their car. They're going to put money towards their principal on their mortgage, pay down their mortgage. Okay. Now keep in mind, $1,200 is good, but obviously you're not going to pay off an entire car or an entire mortgage with only $1,200, right? Some people said that they're going to invest in stocks, and that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm looking for some stocks to buy. Might buy some Boeing. Looking at Tesla. I'm not sure. I usually just stick to index funds. VTSAX, it's a total stock market index fund, so you get a little piece of everything. That's my bread and butter right there. But I also want to kind of mix it up, pick some fun stocks, see where it goes. People also said more guns. Okay. A couple of people said that they're going to stimulate the economy by, I guess, like buying random stuff. If you go and buy some random stuff, you help out local mom and pop shop, or maybe you just want to increase Apple's quarterly revenue. You can go out and buy an iPad or something, stimulate the economy by spending it on random junk. A couple people said they wanted to donate to a political campaign. So politics is pretty hot this year. We got a re-election coming up, and it's going to be very tense. The country is divided, and depending on where you stand, a lot of people are going to be excited. A lot of people are going to be feeling sorry this come election. So some people are trying to put some money towards that, hoping that that money will help them win. And lastly, people say that they're going to put it towards their rent. I mean, that's another thing that makes sense, right? You got bills to pay, put it towards your rent. That way you're all caught up. A lot of landlords are kind of screwed these days, because a lot of tenants can't pay. So, it's a lot of tenants that are screwed, because if you can't pay your rent, then you don't have a means to survive. But luckily, there is a moratorium on evictions in most of the states, if not the entire country. So no one's going to be evicted in for 90 days or so. So that's one thing to consider if you didn't already know that. You shouldn't freak out if you're having a hard time paying rent. And the same for landlords. They can defer their mortgage for like 3 or 4 months, maybe even 12 months. It depends on the bank. So look up, do your research, see what your options are. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is Due Time. Peace.